everybody, it's Colin here. It's 3:37 a.m. I meant to go to sleep a little earlier, but I didn't. But hopefully this video isn't too long, so I can still go to sleep before like 4:20 before 4:20 a.m. maybe. But anyway, I just seen this on Twitter and it reminded me of this. This is a discussion topic I have with my mother every once in a while, and it's that and this went along with the tweet too. Basically, when you're wearing a wig and people compliment you saying I like your wig and saying I like your hair, it is weird. And it's the person in the tweet said it was a microaggression, and I'm gonna have to agree with that, because you really only hear that I like your wig in response to a black woman wearing it. Usually, like white women wear extensions, you never hear somebody saying I like your extensions, even if it's obvious as fuck. And some of those, I'm gonna be honest, y'all, some of those white women do not know how to put in extensions or weaves, and they look like shite. Yeah, nobody ever says to them, I like your weave, I like your extensions. But always to a black woman wearing a wig or a weave. Oh, your weave looks nice. Oh, I like your wig. And it's like, before, I mean, just first up, I'm not even sure if the comments are gonna be turned on, but just in case anybody get mad right now, it's not that, obviously, like, you're not wrong calling it a wig or a weave, whatever the fuck, because, like, yeah, that's what it is. But it's just weird. It's like, just say you like my hair. Just say you like my hair. Like, it is hair, synthetic or not. It is hair. It mimics hair. It's on my head. Whether it looks like a wig or looks natural, who the fuck cares? Just say you like my hair. Because it's hair on my head. Whether it's my natural hair or not, it's hair on my head. Just say you like my hair. Same thing with weave. You don't have to point out it's a weave. You don't have to do that. Just say you like my hair. Just say you like their hair and go on about your business. Cause like it feels like you're implying something when you say I like your wig. And I'm just gonna probably be using the wig the whole time, because I don't ever wear weaves. I only wear wigs if I don't choose to wear my natural hair or wear braids, something like that. But anyway, yes. I still remember, like, in 10th grade, this girl told me, and she was white, she told me that, she liked my wig, and I was like, And, like, I feel like she was being genuine with the compliment, so, like, I don't, like, fucking hate her or anything like that, like, but I think about it, I actually think about it quite often, and anytime, like, this conversation comes up, I always think about that, and I'm like, it's getting weird, it's weird. Like, you don't, like, just don't do that. Like, I'm sorry. It feels like you're implying something. Like, I don't know. Like, it feels like you're trying to make me feel weird about wearing a wig or something like that. Like, and especially if it's in front of like other people, and it's like, around other people that you're not comfortable with. Obviously, if I'm around my friends and like somebody like makes a joke saying like I like your wig and like my wig looks like shit or something like that, like it wouldn't be that big of a deal. Like we would all laugh it off. But it's like, I don't know, like somebody like, and it's just like a random scenario like I'm coming up with. Like this hasn't really ever happened to me, or at least not that I can remember. But I do have a story time to tell y'all, which I'm gonna say in this video, that was fucking ridiculous. But anyway, but yeah, if I'm wearing a wig and then like somebody comes up to me like in front of people that I don't really know or really know like that, and saying like, oh, I like your wig. Like, it feels like you trying to embarrass me. It feels like you're trying to call me out for wearing a wig and say like, oh, that does not like real, like, that doesn't like your real hair. That looks fake. I like your wig. I don't like your real hair. Like, it's like even if you didn't mean like that, it's giving that kind of. And obviously it depends on the way you say it, because obviously, like, like I said just a second ago, like that girl that complimented me and said that she likes my wig, like I did feel like she was doing a genuine compliment around whoa, what the fuck? I feel like she was giving a genuine compliment and stuff like that, and like nobody else could probably even hear it or anything like that. But it was like, still, I mean, like, just, the little scenario I came up with, just like some person saying I like your wig in front of like a bunch of people, like it's like, you trying to make me feel weird about wearing a wig. You're trying to make me feel weird because, you know, my natural hair isn't out. It's like, that's what it's giving. When you do that, when you say I like your wig and I like your weave instead of I just like your hair, like, it's giving that. It's giving, oh yeah, that obviously isn't your real hair, so I'm gonna say I like your wig, I like your weave. That's what it's giving. And like, this is like the first time I've been able to like put in the words like what it actually feels like. That's what it fucking feels like. And you know, with the help from those fucking Twitter replies and stuff like that, because I was going through them, but it's like, yeah, like that's what it feels like when you say I like your weave or I like your wig, whatever. So yeah, just say I like your hair. If you see somebody wearing a wig, weave, natural hair, you don't know what the fuck it is, I mean, just say you like their hair and go on about your business, because anything else, it's gonna, it is a microaggression, I'm sorry. But anyway, the story time that I wanted to tell, this happened, and if Liliana was there, so she could back this up probably, and she remembers, but this is like buried deep in my memory, which I don't even know how, because it was so fucking ridiculous. Anyway, 10th grade, there was a whole fucking month where I wore wigs only to school. I did not wear anything else, and there was 1 week where I wore a different wig every single day. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, I don't know, I fucking loved wigs that month. It was like October or something like that. Anyway, yeah, I was wearing wigs, and this was like one, like the first days I'd worn them, or the first day I had worn, a wig, and it's, if you are familiar with wigs, it is Yara by Bobby Boss, and if you aren't familiar with that, it's, a blunt cut bob that goes to like right here, and, it's fun, and I got it in, you know, a dark brown color, so my natural hair color. And it has a lace part. It was a lace front. Obviously cut the lace off. Or was it a lace front? Yes, yeah, it is. But yeah, lace part, whatever. Fun wig. Okay, anyway, yeah. So I wore it to school, and I believe this was the first day I wore it because of what happened, because I wore it after this, and like nothing like this ever really happened again. But anyway, I had worn it to school, like I had said. And obviously, I mean, I was kind of feeling a little weird about it because it's my first time wearing a wig at school, like I've said a million fucking times. So I was like, oh, okay, so like a bit self-conscious about it, but it's like, who even gives a fuck? It's like, it's not like I'm popular and people are going to be interrogating me, asking me about my hair. I mean, like, some people did ask me about it. I was just like, I just felt like wearing it. Like, I don't know what you want me to say. So anyway, second period rolls around. Second period was PE. And I don't know what we was doing. I can't remember, but I can't, I don't know. I just remember sitting on the bleachers for a moment with like Liliana and stuff like that. We were like hanging out, or I think, or I might be making that up. But anyway, at some point, the teachers, the gym teachers, and there's two of them, and they're married, boy, girl. I think the girl one started asking me about my hair, and I think she asked if it was a wig, and I was like, it's my real hair. First off, if you're going to ask me if it's a wig, I'm saying it's my real hair. Period, because like it's usually a stupid fucking question anyway, and it's like, I mean, that wig is a little more natural because it does match my hair color and stuff like that, but it's literally a blunt cut bob. Like, it doesn't look like how somebody's hair would look, like, you know, like curly like mine and just straightened. It wouldn't look like how that wig looks, but it's, I mean, like, whether it's obvious it's a wig or not, it's like, why the fuck are you asking me if it's a wig or not? Why the fuck are you, I mean, like, okay, don't do that either, like, unless it's, like, okay, like, first off, okay, if you want to ask, first off, compliment them on it first. And then maybe if they have to acknowledge the fact that it's a wig, if it is a wig. If they don't, then probably do not say anything about it, because, like, if it really is their natural hair and you're asking if it's a wig, that's also going to make them feel some type of way. And then probably if they, I mean, like, and I mean, the whole thing, like, if you ask somebody with their real hair out if it's a wig, and there's, like, other people around, like, and then, you know, the person's obviously going to be like, no, it's not. it's my real hair, like, everybody around is gonna be uncomfortable, including the person you just asked. Everybody's the other bystanders listen to this conversation are probably gonna think she's lying or something like that. It's like just don't do that. Do not fucking do that. But yeah, the gym teachers that started asking me if I was wearing a wig or not, I said no, and that I just straightened it. And oh yeah. Also, my natural hair, it was like lighter on the ends or something like that. So it's all like I just said that, you know, I straightened it and dyed it dark brown. Whatever. So then anyway, they keep asking me, and like I kind of blocked this out, so like this is not gonna be like, you know, verbatim, you know, events that happen. Like, this is just what I can gather at my brain. From what I remember, they kept asking me about it. I kept saying it was my real hair, and I think the woman gym teacher started touching my wig like that, and I was like, okay, it's like kind of weird. But then anyway, she fucking, okay, first off, still ask me if it was my real hair or not. Still accusing me of wearing a wig. Like, I think for now, like for what I remember, like she was actually like, you know, like she was asking at first, but then she was like, no, you're wearing a wig. I think she was doing some of that shit. Oh, also she was white. But anyway, then she came over. I think if I remember, she started like petting my hair. I don't really know, but what I do remember, she had put her hand behind my neck and tried to lift up my hair to look underneath it to see if it was a wig or not. I can't fucking make this up, y'all. This was something that really fucking happened. Like, Ass and Liana, like, unbelievable. I'm thinking about this now. I'm like, first off, I'm not even sure how I block this out, because this is outrageous. This is what I'm talking about. Oh my God. Like, I was appalled back then, but it's just like, again, thinking about it, again, it's just like, oh my God, this is so fucking absurd. This is appalling. Who the fuck does that? Who the fuck, I mean, like, even if I was my real hair, first off, okay, who goes behind somebody's hair and just lifts it up to try to see if it's real or not? Imagine doing that to a white girl, like lifting up her hair to see if she has extensions in. Nobody would do that. Because, because you fucking know why. Because, I don't know if this is what the gym teacher was trying to do, but what she was trying to do, what she did was attempt to embarrass me, embarrass one of the only black people in the fucking class, and like expose me for wearing a wig and lying about it. And it's like, first off, don't ask stupid questions. No fucking shit, it's not my real hair, dumbass. What the fuck did you think? Like, it's like, this doesn't look like my natural hair at all. And who the fuck cares? Literally, why do you care that much? Like, obviously, like, it seemed like you knew the answer anyway. The way you was accusing me of it anyway. It seemed like you knew the answer. So why ask? And why go to double check? It's like, first off, why the fuck would I admit it was a wig anyway? First off, like, you already making me like, I wasn't really like that embarrassed at first if somebody was asking me about a wig, but it's all like, you're, whether intentionally or not, you're trying to make me feel some type of way about wearing a wig by asking me if she was loud as fuck, and we were fairly far away from each other to where like she had to shout a little bit to where other people in the gym could hear me. So could hear her asking me if I was wearing a wig. So it's all like, again, even if it wasn't on purpose, like, you were trying to make me admit to you as well as everybody in earshot that I was wearing a wig. And it's like, why? Why would I have to do, like, it's like, why are you trying to make me do that? Like, you're trying to fucking embarrass me, make me feel weird about wearing a wig. Again, on purpose or not, that's what you was doing. Like, what's this behavior? Oh my god, this fucking story is horrible. Like, I'm not even sure if I told my mom this. This is no, this is one of the worst like microaggression stories I have. Like, no, because I have another story which I haven't told on here yet because it's short. But this one white girl, and this happened in 8th grade. She was in 7th grade and she was talking to me, and like, first off, she had already gotten on my nerves before this. She was white also, I'm not sure if I said that. She was white, and I didn't really like her that much anyway because she was annoying. And also we had all went to Red Robin for choir. She was also in choir. We had all went to Red Robin for like celebration or something like that, and she had stole Haley's chicken tender off her plate without asking. I don't do none of that. I'm so sorry. I know, because we don't just take niggas' food like that. No. I mean, I still remember that. It didn't even happen to me, and I still remember that because that was just fucking ridiculous. Like, who the fuck does something like that? Anyway, yes. I mean, besides that whole incident, she was just annoying, period. But anyway, somehow I led her to believe that we was friends. I don't know how I did it. I don't know. I do this a lot. I mean, I don't know what I'm doing. Do I no, because I literally fucking, this is one of the first videos on my fucking channel, like after the choir videos I posted. It's like, why does everybody want to be my friend or something like that? It's like, am I giving off a friendly vibe? It's like, I mean, that's not a bad thing, obviously, but it's like, people, look, some of y'all are way too comfortable with me. I mean, online, like, people online, this is a different thing, but in real life, I don't fucking talk to people in real life. I seem way more, I'm way more introverted. I don't act like this in real life, especially not at school. I literally am quiet. Like, everybody says I'm unapproachable. That's why I don't pool. Like, it's stuff like this. So it's like, so on here, if people think that I'm outgoing and stuff like that, that's one thing. But in real life, at school, in 8th grade, I'm not sure how you was getting that impression. I don't know how at all. Anyway, she started talking to me after school, and we were walking, and she was telling me about how this kid in my grade had been harassing her sister. And the kid in my grade was black. Remember that. And I knew who he was and stuff like that, and I knew he was kind of weird, but I was just like, I didn't think much of it. But then, she was telling me this stuff about how he was again, like, harassing her sister, like, I think calling her phone, just like wouldn't leave her sister alone after, like, her sister, her mom, kept telling him to, like, go away, stop it. I think they said, that they were gonna get a restraining order on him and stuff like that. And I was listening to this, I was like, wow, that's really bad. Like, that's terrible. I mean, I can't remember like everything she said, but I was like, damn, I didn't know he was that bad. And then, oh yes. And then she was all like, she had said, yeah, my mom had told him to, fuck off and, leave us alone, but he won't listen because black people just don't listen. But you're cool though, and I like you. This was something that was actually said to me, y'all. This was something that was actually said to me in 8th grade. And, like, I heard this, like, I probably had at that point, but, nobody had just ever said something racist like that to me. I was like, what is I didn't even know what to say. Like, I didn't even really respond to it because it was just like, I was so mind blown. First off, I didn't like her that much in the first place. One, and I mean, well, two, I also don't really talk that much to people I don't know that well. And, I really only said, like, one answer anyway, and, like, I'm just trying to be polite and stuff like that. So, I'm hearing the story, and I'm, like, feeling bad for her sister, like, her family and stuff like that, because he's harassing them. Then she has to go make it fucking racist. Like, I was speechless. I was really fucking speechless when I heard that. And, like, her being like, oh, well, you're cool, though. it's like, I don't know. First off, I don't even know how I had a pass because one, we were not really friends. I don't really remember. It's like maybe we had interacted before that, but again, it was just me being polite because she probably initiated. No, she did initiate a conversation. If we ever did have a conversation before this, because I wasn't talking to her again. I thought she was fucking annoying. Two, did she say this because like I looked light skinned? And so she thought, and like her mindset that I wasn't as bad because I was a lighter looking black person and not dark skinned, because like I mean like the dude she was talking about was like medium to dark skin type skin color. So I was like, is that it? Like am I getting a pass because I look light skinned? Or was it just because like she just really thought I was one of the good ones? And like, what? And it's like, dog, like my mother is literally dark skinned. Like, what the fuck do you want me to say to that? What the, like, no. So it's like, I mean, I already didn't like her before that. Did not like her after that at all. I didn't mean to share that story in this video, but I was just, thinking about the fucking wig video. It was like, what the fuck is going on? It's like, again, like, I don't mean, to share this and say, like, like, these two incidents are the worst things that ever happened to black people. And, like, saying I like your wig to a black person is, the worst, injustices black people face. I'm not saying that at all, but this conversation needs to be had. I needed to tell these stories because I haven't before, not on this channel. Again, I didn't mean to tell the last one, but it just kind of like, oh my god, that fucking wig one. Who the fuck goes to somebody? First, again, she already thought it was a wig. The fact that she already asked in the first place, asked if I was wearing a wig in the first place, she already thought it was a wig. And me denying it was only gonna make her want to prove herself right. And she thought that she just had the authority to just come back and lift up, my hair. And like, I didn't want to make a scene or something like that. I'm pretty non-confrontational. Well, I say pretty, I am non-confrontational. Like, very few times where I've ever like yelled at somebody, that wasn't my brothers for, doing some shit that makes me mad or, just upset or whatever like that. Like, that's not something I do. So yeah, I mean, like, she lifted it up and I was just like, whoa, and like started like, because like she like came, kind of behind me to lift it up. I like started walking forward and just like patted, my hair back down. And I'm pretty sure like everybody else like seeing this, like Liliana, like I don't think it was just me being like, what the fuck's going on? Like, I mean it couldn't have been. It was out of fucking line. It was ridiculous. And I was just like, again, like I just tried to like laugh it off because it's just like, what? That's literally fucking unbelievable. Like, both of these fucking things, like, caught me off guard. Both Black People Don't Listen, her coming behind me with the audacity to lift up, like, no, y'all, I'm not fucking kidding. It was literally, like, she literally went like this. Pretend I'm wearing, a wig. Lifted it up like that. No, that story, like, I don't know how I forgot that because that's literally mind-blowing. It's that is that